What makes performance art uncomfortable for some viewers? Imagine sitting in a theater and suddenly feeling your own boundaries being tested. That's often what happens with performance art. It can make some people uneasy because it pushes past what we usually expect from art and entertainment. Performance art is created by artists who want to challenge how we see ourselves and society. They often use their bodies, emotions, and real-life situations to make us think differently. One big reason people feel uncomfortable is because of direct engagement. Artists like Marina Abramović use long eye contact or close physical proximity. This makes viewers feel vulnerable because they are forced to face their own feelings and reactions. For example, in her piece called The Artist is Present, visitors sat silently across from her 4 minutes at a time. Many experienced strong emotional reactions because they saw parts of themselves reflected back. This kind of closeness is not typical in most art forms, so it can be unsettling. Another reason is that performance art often breaks social rules and taboos. Some artists use nudity or bodily actions that challenge what society considers acceptable. In the work Imponderabilia, two performers stood naked in a narrow doorway, forcing visitors to decide whether to pass through or turn away. This makes people confront their own discomfort with nudity and personal space. It's meant to make us think about what we find embarrassing or taboo. Audience participation can also cause discomfort. In Abramović's Rhythm Zero, she set up objects on a table and let the audience do whatever they wanted to her. Some people became aggressive or violent because they felt free to act without consequences. This shows how easily people can lose control and reveal darker sides of human nature. The unpredictability can be frightening because it feels like losing control over the situation. Performance art can include pain or violence to make us think about suffering and mortality. Some artists use their bodies to show pain or self-harm, which can be upsetting. It's a way to confront the reality of human vulnerability and death, which many prefer to avoid. These raw displays can make viewers feel uncomfortable because they challenge the idea that art should be pretty or safe. The ambiguity of performance art also plays a role. It often mixes different styles and ideas, making it hard to understand or categorize. For example, Bruce Nauman's neon sculptures combine art, advertising, and moral questions, creating a confusing experience for viewers used to clear stories. This uncertainty can unsettle people who prefer straightforward art forms. Finally, the emotional and psychological intensity can be overwhelming. Some performances last a long time or involve slow, minimal actions. This slow pace encourages deep reflection, but it can also bring up difficult feelings or memories. Watching someone endure pain or confront their fears can be hard to watch, but it's part of what makes performance art powerful. From an artist's point of view, these uncomfortable moments are intentional. They want us to question our beliefs, face our fears, and see art as something alive and shared. Performance art isn't just about looking at a picture on the wall. It's about experiencing something real and often challenging. That's why it can be so unsettling for some viewers but also so meaningful for others.